Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Eternal October podcast. We took a week off.
Yee.
I'm James,
I'm Warren.
and today we are doing another tier list, a horror-themed tier list. Doing some horror. It's been a little bit.
Been a while.
We gotta keep the horror coming. It is our namesake, somewhat.
It's in the title.
Yeah. So, we didn't have, as usual, as of late, didn't have a ton of time coming into this to plan. And so we usually would come up with our own list, and I would write it down on good old-fashioned pen and paper. But today we're going to use someone's pre-generated tier lists online to rank some movies, and it won't be as good because of that, but maybe we'll rank some of our own choices at the end. We'll see how long this takes.
Yep.
That's that. All right, let's get into it. So right off the bat, we've got the 2010, I think, or 2000, I think 2010, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oof.
It sucks.
Already starting off interesting. How fun.
I don't know how interesting.
Well, I think we can agree where this one's gonna go.
I think
so
it's F. I think it's terrible.
Yeah, it is F.
Yeah.
It's utter dog shit.
I hope there's not too much of that.
CGI is terrible. The script is terrible. The acting from Rooney Mara is terrible. She's even been on record saying how she fucking hated filming for the movie. And she doesn't even like horror movies.
She's usually good.
Yeah.
Movie sucks though.
And everything, just everything.
Very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very bad. Yeah, I realize immediately that I'm probably going to struggle with a lot of these because I tend not to remember shitty movies that well. And I probably won't have many specifics besides just, yeah, I can look at my Letterboxd rating and be like, oh, I hated it. Or it was mid.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a more contentious one right off the bat.
Uh-oh.
Black Xmas. So it is the one that I know you like.
Oh, the 2004?
I believe.
Oh, yeah, 2006 one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one?
Here's the thing. We watched the original Black Christmas. We watched this one. And I think we watched the 2019 one.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that one at all.
The 2019 one?
Yeah, it was definitely in and out of my brain. Just
like I told you.
Just with a snap. In and out of my head.
Okay, Thanos.
Wasn't I don't know. I wasn't huge on the original that everyone loves either, so I don't have,
which is crazy and a hot take, but
sure.
Fair.
I don't have any any reason to get all nostalgic or personal over what I think a remake should be, because I don't have strong feelings about the original.
Mm-hmm.
That said, what I remember is that I enjoyed the 2006 version the most of the three.
Mm-hmm.
Though I didn't think it was the best. I did think the original was the better one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the 2006 one the most. I had the most fun watching it. I didn't think it was great, but it was, it was enjoyable to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you like it.
Mm-hmm. I love the first one, and I also enjoy the remake. The 2006 one. Fuck
Yeah.
the 2019 one.
But then again, I'd probably like put it in C. So you're probably gonna want to put it higher. So what are we doing? Where would you want to put it?
I was thinking between B or C. So yeah.
Oh, all right. Let's go B or C then. See, if you were gonna say like A, then we could have met in the middle on B, but we'll go C with it. Okay.
I don't love it that much for it to be in an A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's one that, and there is a not seen category if either of us either haven't seen
Okay.
or don't remember to the point that we don't want to put it somewhere. I know there's going to be some of those for me, like this one. We got My Bloody Valentine, which I watched like back when it came out, and I would consider it not seen because
It's been so
I was
long.
like a child. Like, yeah,
I've seen it. It's
it's got Jensen Ackles, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. It's a fun time, but yeah, because you haven't you don't
No,
really
if you have a place you can put it, but you can put it on here if you have an opinion. But if you also don't feel like, if you feel like it's been too long, we can say we haven't seen it.
No, I remember it clearly. It's a fun time. I remember not liking it when it first came out. I was why I don't remember. I just remember not liking it. And then I think I was like in high school or something. I came around to revisiting it because it was on TV. And I was like, okay, fuck it. Let's watch it again. And I was just like, oh, this isn't that bad. It's like, it's fun. So,
Sure.
I like the gore and like the practical effects that they use in here is actually like really good. And yeah, it's a fun time. I guess I would have just like put it in C.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. We got one I don't think you like and that I haven't seen.
Uh-oh.
Just a little spoilers. It's Carrie 2013.
Oof.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
So let's put it in not seen then.
You haven't seen it?
No, I have, but I'd get in I don't know.
Has it been too long for you to judge it?
No, I can judge it.
Oh yeah, then put it somewhere.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works. If neither of us have seen it, we'll put it in not seen.
I don't know what was wrong with me, but forgive me, a 16-year-old me was going through a lot and I thought like this was actually good.
Okay.
But I've come around, obviously, and have hated it since because I think it's completely utter dog shit. It is so bad.
This is another one where I wasn't as big on the original as a lot of people.
Yeah, we watched it and you're like,
yeah. So, I mean, not a lot of motivation to watch the remakes, but
this one is like,
I think people don't like it anyway.
no, and I don't know why I did.
So, was it? Is it D or is it F?
I guess F.
It's F.
Yeah.
Big ol' F.
Yeah, it sucks.
All right. Fair enough.
CGI and just like there's this one part at the prom scene that they're like creating and like bitch starts floating and it's like the zoom in. It's just a classic zoom in on her face and she's like making this weird face while floating in the air. It's like really funny. It looks like a scene out of a Marvel movie. Which there's many shots like that throughout the film, which is really weird.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay. Another probably contentious one. The Dawn of the Dead remake.
Ooh.
So I think Zack Snyder.
Yeah. Don't you not like this one?
Yeah, I liked it as a kid.
Yeah.
Like we had the VHS of it,
Oh, fuck
and I
yeah.
watched it like over and over and over and over and over. Like I saw it like 20 times as a kid.
Did you burn it out?
No, it's just
Oh.
like I watched it a bunch as a kid. Then like probably like 12 years went by or some shit,
Mm-hmm.
or 15. Like I don't even know how old I was watching that over and over. Um, but yeah, we saw it like last year when we were going through all the movies that I bought,
Mm-hmm.
and I was pretty disappointed, pretty unimpressed with this. And I definitely did prefer the original, I would say. Um, but I know it's a remake that a lot of people do still like, and
Yeah.
I'm not in a great position to defend what I didn't like because it didn't stick in my brain really.
Movie came and went
I
as you
have
got
better
older.
memories about it from when I was a kid than from when I watched it last year.
Interesting. Um, I don't. It's been a while since I've seen it,
Mm,
but I do really like this movie. I love both versions.
sure.
So yeah, there's that for me. I think this one's a lot of fun. The whole beginning is like really entertaining.
I didn't think it was like the worst thing ever. To be clear, like it's not like an F from me probably, but
Mm-hmm.
it's another one that I'd probably stick in like C. So if you want, where would you want it?
I was thinking between B.
Being like A, or like do you want it to be a B?
B. I was just thinking B. But if you want to put it in C, I
Well, if
guess.
you're like feeling a hard B, then you can have it. Like I think you probably care more than I do about this one.
Yeah. B.
Sure.
Okay.
I said my thing about it, so it's all
Okay.
good. Okay. I don't even know this one. I don't recognize it. Day of the Dead. I know, like, I think I watched Day of the Dead, but it was the Romero one, so I didn't even know they made a remake. And I didn't care for Romero's either.
Wait, there's a remake of Day of the Dead?
Well, it's on this list. I don't, that's all I
Oh,
know.
I only know. Yeah, I guess I only know Romero's.
Unless he remade his own movie. I mean, I can do a quick little research. Day of the Dead remake. 2008 film. Yeah, it's not by Romero.
Oh, that movie.
Yeah, no idea.
Okay, I've seen it, but I've only seen it like I think I've only seen it like once or twice, and I don't really remember it that well.
We
It's
just,
it's been a while, so I guess put it in not seen.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right. Um, so here's your movie, Evil Dead, 2013.
Yee. Oh
I've
no, this
probably been
is,
on record saying I hate it.
and I've been on record saying how much I love it at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, so for me it's probably like a D or an F, and for you it's like an S.
Yeah.
So we gotta put it somewhere here in the middle. I mean, we can give it the edge with B if you want.
With what?
We can give it the edge with a B tier if you want, cause that's gonna be on your side of the middle.
You wouldn't go any higher than a B.
Oh hell no. For me, it's worse because I do love the actual series. This one, yeah. I mean, I'm more passionate about this one.
I know.
but we've had the discussion many a time.
Yes.
I would say it's easier just to call it, put it in the middle, and yeah, for me it's a D or an F, and for you it's an S, right? So
S or A.
we can pretend I gave it a D, and you gave it an S, and then we can just stick it in B because that's between them.
Okay.
That's the
as
fairest
far.
we'll get.
That's as far as it's gonna go.
On this couch, yeah, but you know, you said
This
your
was
piece.
my own. This would be S.
Yeah, see, that's all you gotta say. You got your piece out there, and I got mine out there.
I'd put it in S because it is goated.
There you have it. Two very different opinions. One movie. So yeah, it's gonna sit there in the B tier between us. All right. God, the tier maker is terrible on the phone. Okay. So this is The Fly.
Hmm.
It's the Brundle. Brundle Fly.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? The actor?
Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
A very memey actor.
I love him.
So this is the only version of The Fly I've seen.
Same.
Which is going to be the case for at least another one on here. But or a couple, but yeah. I was like initially disappointed because I didn't know what to expect, but I don't know how much that's the movie's fault. I should probably give it another try, knowing what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I've said it before when, like, The Fly has come up before, that I always had this impression that it was like a terrifying movie. People had always said, like, The Fly, like, it always came up in conversation of, like, most scary movies.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, and so, like,
Same.
when I sat down to watch it, I'm like, you know what? I when I hear a movie with that reputation, I like brace myself. I want to be actually scared and disturbed, and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And it's a horror comedy, like. It's really not scary, like in the slightest. It's goofy.
It's campy, yeah.
Yeah, it's campy. I really don't know why I was hearing that before, like growing up, you know?
Yeah, I remember you and I having this conversation talking about The Fly, and I was like, yeah, that's really weird because I had that same thing happen too, hearing about like how The Fly is like the one of the most terrifying movies and stuff like that. And I finally didn't come around to watching it until I was in high school. I was my freshman year. It was on one of the movie channels, and I was like, oh my god, fuck yeah, The Fly. And then I watched it and I was like, wait, this is the movie that people were telling me, like my uncles and shit, that scared them. And I'm like, this fucking shit's hilarious. I'm like, how did they get scared? I don't know why you and I both like heard from people like growing up like how scary it is, because then you watch it and it's like this beautiful, amazing, hilarious art.
The concept is scary. I get that.
Yeah. And the practical effects is like fucking amazing. That's like my favorite part, obviously.
But it's got such a goofy tone. Like,
yeah.
I don't really understand it, and I do need to rewatch it. Obviously, I don't have the original to compare it to.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like probably the first one here that we're talking about that I gave a generally positive rating. So there's that. I did think it was like a good movie, even if it was a letdown because of my own expectations.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'd happily go like B on it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, definitely recommend because it's really fun.
Yeah, give it a try. See what you think. Okay, here we go. This is not as bad when I turn my phone sideways. It's still not great though. Okay. Friday the 13th,
Oh,
2009. I know this one sucks.
yeah.
And I know we've talked about it before too.
Briefly, yeah, we've talked about it briefly.
I don't know. Like, yeah, it's in line with the Nightmare on Elm Street. It's not good. It's it like Nightmare on Elm Street probably happened because of this one because it was a year before.
Yeah.
Maybe it sold well. I don't know.
Now the thing with this one,
You like it a bit more.
no, don't say that.
No, you don't hate it as much because it's an F.
I
It's
still
an F
hate
for
it.
me.
I still hate it. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I still very much fucking hate it. But it if you look on my Friday 13th ranking, it is a little higher. And you know what? For me, like I've said, when it comes to like Friday the 13th movies, like there's only a couple ones that I really enjoy, and the rest like fucking suck. So that whole series in general, for me personally, is just hard to rank.
Well, maybe a lot of the series is F, but I still think this one's an F. You know?
No, I still think this one's an F, but
Okay.
I don't. But yeah, I mean, I was gonna say I don't hate it. I mean, it's kind of like gone positive, slightly gone up a little, but it's still very much at the fucking bottom for me. Because I still very much hate this movie, but
Yeah, we're ranking these, as movies.
yeah. But
So it's
aside
not-
from that, like, no, it's still bad. I think the only thing for me that's kind of like gone up a little bit, which is slightly, is like, I don't know. I feel like it's not the worst movie in the series, but it's still very much at the low bar that it is.
I don't even remember where it ranked for me.
And
but
also,
definitely towards the bottom.
and I think the whole opening, that's probably like one of my favorite parts. And I wish they kind of kept that tone. They kept that tone from the opening because it's really, I don't know. I like the whole opening beginning. And then
There's such a bad scene that I always remember when I think about this.
is it the one where the dude's in the tent? When
No.
he's like fucking and then
It's a terrible dialogue.
Oh yeah, the dialogue fucking sucks in
I
here.
think I maybe mentioned it before. It's like the black guy listening to music, and then the white guy says some shit about like rap, and he's like, "What, you think because I'm black I can't listen to Green Day?"
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Whoa, I didn't say that." And he's like, "Nah, I'm fucking around. Yeah, it's rap." And then like a rap song plays.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I forgot about that part. That part's funny.
It's so bad. Oh my god. All right.
Yeah, no. This
All right.
yeah,
we went F. You said F.
Yeah,
I
F.
said
I'm
F.
fine with putting it
Yeah.
F. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to rewatch that movie when I'm like kind of like tipsy or whatever and just talk mad shit because that's the type of movie you got to like drink for if you want to like talk shit for and have like your own little mini like commentary.
I don't need to.
Because for that
but
scene alone, there's many scenes like that.
I just don't need to. I don't drink, but I'll make fun of the movie, whatever.
Well, yeah.
All right. So here's one I haven't seen, and I haven't seen the original either, but I own it. Fright Night. Looks like it has Colin Farrell. Maybe?
Yeah, it does.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he's in here.
He's actually a good actor, but it's probably not a good movie, right?
I don't know. I really love the original Fright Night. That one is like hold near and dear to me. I love the original. I don't like this one, and I feel like that's kind of a quote unquote hot take because I know so many people like online and stuff like this, and they love this one.
Okay.
So I don't know. I wouldn't say I hate it or anything. I just don't care for it.
I wouldn't have thought it had a good reputation.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, if you look on Letterboxd, the ratings are like whatever, but then you start looking, there's like a lot of people who really enjoy this one and stuff like that. I've seen it like in discussions like on horror Twitter and stuff like that they have fun with this one.
Um,
So
so I'm guessing we're going like C or D territory.
I was thinking like probably D,
Sure.
at least for, yeah. I mean, I don't care for this one, but I know a lot of people who really do, so I don't know.
All right. Here we go. Uh, we have Rob Zombie's Halloween, and you know it's an F for me.
What are you
'Cause
talking
It's
about?
one of my like.
It's A tier.
I just can't. I just can't with this.
Are you gonna go on a rant?
No,
Aw.
I'm not in a rant mood. I'm like, let's just rate these. We've talked at length about a lot of these already. Because we like in our first episode ever, we talked about a lot of movies.
Oh yeah.
Um,
To set the rest of the podcast.
yeah. I fucking hate Rob Zombie's movies, and this right here is a big reason why.
You don't like any of his movies, huh?
Not that I've seen. I mean, I've been told I gotta see like House of a Thousand Corpses. You know, maybe I'll
That
like
is
it.
like
I don't know.
that's like my that and I'm trying to think what else. I know there's like a couple of movies that I do like by him, and that is
Like his
House.
original stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, and that is like House of a Thousand Corpses. That is one, and I know like one or two other movies I do like, but yeah, I'm not. And it's weird because for someone like me, a lot of people love Rob Zombie's movies. I am not the biggest fan. I used to be when I was younger,
Mhm.
but now that I've gotten older and like, more opinionate, I mean, I've always been opinionated, but like when it comes to like movies and stuff like that, change topic and stuff. Yeah, his movies really aren't the best. It's just fucking white trash horror. And if you love that, that's fine, but I'm not really into, skull fucking. So there's that.
I just think this is goddamn awful.
No, it is. It
and
is.
like it sticks out as awful. I do remember some things about it because like it was that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like how he's a child for the first like 40 minutes. What are you doing?
I will go over there and skull fuck the shit out of you. That whole fucking beginning
This is
scene,
like
I fucking hate.
this is like a double F. Like, yeah, no.
Double F? I was
I'm not
thinking
gonna make.
quadruple F.
I'm not gonna make a new tier or anything, but it's definitely
Utter
like
dog shit. That
it's
would be my
definitely-
tier.
it's definitely
and
gonna
that's
be
where
the
it would go.
strongest F here for me.
Yeah.
Because this next one fits as well, but I honestly don't think it belongs on this list because they also put his Halloween too. I don't think that should be here. He went his own direction. Like he wasn't copying the original Halloween 2, you know. He
The
did
beginning says otherwise.
he did some other stupid garbage, but I mean, we don't even have to talk about that. If we're gonna place it, it's also F.
Well,
'cause
yeah, it's also F.
it's as bad, if not
The one
worse.
thing I will say about Halloween 2 is like, yeah, the whole beginning I really, really do enjoy. And you think that's gonna take place and that's gonna be the whole movie, and then it kind of cops out as a dream. And then the one thing that I've come around to, this movie still sucks, but the one thing that I do like about this movie is, at least in the director's cut, it does focus on like the trauma and like depression, all of that. I think that actually that's the one thing that the movie does well with the character of Laurie. And also like the whole scene with what's her face getting killed like brutally, and then you see Brad Dourif's character like come into the bathroom and like give like this heartbreaking performance of like him finding his daughter. It's like so sad because like his voice cracks and stuff like that, and I do really like that. Also, I do enjoy of I've always said like in the original series, I always kind of wish we got like a reveal of Lori finding out that like she's Michael's she herself is the sister of Michael Myers, and we get that in this one, and I actually think it's really good. But aside from that, yeah, this whole aside from those positives, everything else about the movie, like I do not enjoy. It's all over the map, especially if it feels like you're watching a Rob Zombie music video. All this like you just see white horses. There's the thing I think in the director's cut, he has Michael Myers talk. He just says die, which is really fucking like what the fuck, bro? What are you doing?
Hilarious.
It's just nope. And then he makes what is it, Dr. Loomis, this money hungry asshole. So yeah, it's so all over the map. It's really weird.
Yeah, I can't say I remember it like you do, but
I know this movie.
I know it's awful.
Yeah.
All right. So here's an interesting one.
Okay.
We have It from 2017. Which I believe I guess I need to check my letterbox. I don't remember the last time I saw this, but
it's been a while.
Let me see.
Since I saw it last.
I've not changed this since I first saw it. And I gave it a 3.5. Like I enjoyed this more than I guess a lot of people probably.
2017?
Yeah. Not the part 2.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know people liked it definitely more than part 2, but it's definitely one worth a rewatch for me to see how I would feel about it today, but I have a fond memory of it. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I don't think it's like, it's probably like in that B territory again. But
that's fine with me.
I don't think it's higher than that, but
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay, then that's where we'll throw it. The B.
Yeah, I don't know what my rating is for that. I do remember at least when it came out for like a good couple of months back when it came out, I would have like rated it.
Oh, you rated it higher than I did apparently.
What's the rating? So I didn't change my rating.
You gave it 4 out of 5.
Okay, yeah.
So a little higher than I did.
Just by 1 star.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Not by much, but yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay. I thought I changed my rating. For this being a 4 out of 5, that's not that bad though.
Yeah.
The only thing is like the CGI is bothersome.
It's
so annoying, and it's much fucking worse.
Which isn't on here. It's just kind of funny because
would they have Halloween
Part 2, but not It Part 2? This list is
Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, but not It Chapter 2.
Yeah, this list is pretty silly, and I think there's some obvious other movies that could have been here and aren't, but whatever. We still have a good amount to get through, I guess. So
okay.
The remake of Night of the Living Dead. So I think Romero remade his own movie. I think. I guess I could look into that instead of just saying that. Night of the Living Dead. Because now it's hitting me that maybe he didn't. I think it was another guy who's usually known for effects. Yeah, Tom Savini. There we go.
Tom Savini.
So he directed Night of the Living Dead remake starring Tony Todd. And I never saw this one.
Did I see this one?
I don't know. It might be I haven't seen.
I didn't even know that, and I love Tony Todd.
And you like Tom Savini too?
Yeah.
So maybe check it out. I guess we'll have to go. Haven't seen. I think I've heard it's good. I honestly don't really remember.
I don't ever hear anyone talk about this, so I'm a little shocked.
All right. Well, yeah, let's gonna
Yeah,
go
so I
the
haven't seen. Yeah.
not seen category. And we're on to another one that I haven't seen. We're gonna run into a few I haven't seen actually. Poltergeist,
Ugh.
like 20 something,
Yeah.
18 or something. Yeah, it looks pretty awful. Just
It is so
the
bad.
cover of it looks
They
nothing
get
like
rid
the
of
original.
everything that is like so fucking amazing in the original.
It seems like a remake only in its title. Like it looks like it has nothing to do with the original.
It's so bad.
All right, that's that.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
I didn't even know this was a remake, and I haven't seen it, but I've seen the cover of it. Prom Night.
Oh yeah. I've only seen this movie twice, but I remember it very well.
Okay.
I don't like it. I know a lot of people in the horror community who actually enjoy it. I'm not a fan of this. I prefer the
Is
original.
it like D or F?
I'd say D because
Okay.
it's not the worst thing, but it is pretty bad. It's still there.
All right, there we go. Another D. And we'll move on. So, one that I have intended to see, knowing that I'm probably not gonna like it, but I haven't gotten to. Psycho with Vince Vaughn,
Oof.
which I've heard from a lot of people
I
that
thought
it
you
sucks.
saw this.
No, I've heard a lot. I've heard for years that
Oh.
it sucks. Because it's just a shot for shot in color with Vince Vaughn. Like, so there's that. He sucks. Yeah, but I know you've seen it, so you can put it somewhere.
Oh, it's F.
Okay.
I used to like it.
I think people who saw it first liked it because it is a shot for shot remake.
Yeah.
But, you watch the original and it's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
I don't know. Yeah, again, I was sick. I was going through shit. And when I was 16 and I watched it and I liked it. But then that quickly changed though, because then like a year went by and I watched it again and I was like, this fucking sucks. So,
Here you have it.
yeah.
All right. I'm confused. I don't know this movie, and I don't get why it's a remake. Silent Night. It's just got Santa with a flamethrower on the cover. Like, why would anyone remake that? Why would anyone make it in the first place? Do you know what this is?
Silent Night?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't have my phone with me.
Okay. My cat's eating a thing that she should not eat. She might have swallowed it. All right. She's going to throw up.
Nice.
Cats. All right. We'll keep going.
Sorry. Can you look that up?
Silent Night.
Yeah.
I guess I'll type in Silent Night remake because I guess it's a remake. Yeah, Silent Night 2012 film, remake of 1984 film.
I guess I. Oh.
That's the cover.
Okay, so I've seen that cover, but I've never watched it.
It says it's the 6th installment in the Silent Night Deadly Night series. So I guess I didn't even know that, and I didn't watch it when I watched the 5 other movies.
Lol, you missed a movie.
I don't think I'm missing much.
Yeah. Just kidding.
It's a remake of Silent Night Deadly Night. That's kind of interesting. See, like, what is this doing on this list? This is just a weird list that I found here. So we're saying haven't seen.
Yeah.
All right. Contentious as all hell right here. Suspiria.
Ugh.
It's
I don't care for this one. I wouldn't say it's bad. I just necessarily don't care for. But so many
it's
people
one
love this.
that people love.
They love, and I've seen some people wild. Now this is a hot take. They prefer this one to the original,
Oh yeah.
which I think is fucking blasphemy.
Well, absolutely. The my favorite film critics feel that way, but
Yeah, I know, and I think that's fucking weird. Because I think the original is the best ever.
I've definitely, I owe it a rewatch for sure, but
I guess so do I.
as it stands, I wasn't big on it.
Yeah, same.
I'd probably throw it in the C tier.
Yeah,
I really did like the original, and
I love
it definitely went and did its own thing, but like I liked the music in the original, and I liked the visuals.
Goblin.
Yeah, and I liked the fucking all the lights and colors. And stuff.
Just the whole cinematography in Suspiria, the original, is like fucking amazing. And I feel like, I don't know, there's not really many great shots in the remake. There's only a couple that I think of, but aside from that, that's about it. But where the original, there's many shots that come to mind.
I can't think. It's not a movie I remember extremely well. I just know it didn't have the. So I'm sure there are good shots in there, in my opinion.
There's only, like I said, there's only a few, like 2 or 3 shots that come to mind for me when it comes to the remake.
For me, it wasn't the way it was shot. It was more. I don't know. I remember being bored watching it and wanting the like atmosphere of the original. And the score is Tom York. I'm a Radiohead fan, so it's not about like that the new music isn't good. It's just like I feel like the score for the original was so attached to it. It's
so iconic.
Yeah. There you go. There you have it. Okay. I guess this is the 2003 Texas Chainsaw movie. I think.
Let me see.
The cover doesn't look right unless that's an alternate cover.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
It's 2003.
All right. I know you like it.
I love this one.
Yeah. It wasn't boring.
I told you that when we watched it, because I was like, aside from the original, this is like my second favorite.
It's just not a good series. It's like the first one's
I did say that this one's a fun time, and we watched it, and you were like, you enjoyed it from what I remember.
Well, it was entertaining.
Yeah.
I couldn't give it a very good score because I don't think it was a great movie or anything. But
yeah.
But it was kind of like the Black Christmas situation.
Yeah.
So I guess for me that would land it in C. But where would you put it?
I was thinking B.
B?
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool if you want to throw it there. Again, yeah, I said what I want to say about it. I think it was a little better than the Black Christmas one, so sure. Yeah.
It's really good. I like the what is it? I like Leatherface in here. He's brutal. I mean, he's kind of not really. I wouldn't say he's brutal in all his movies, but he is definitely the most like fucking badass in this one.
He's a silly bitch in some of his movies.
Yeah, he's mostly the fucking biggest pussy.
All right. Here we go, I guess. Amityville with Ryan Reynolds.
Oof. Yeah.
I watched this last year, and I almost want to put it in the haven't seen category. Like I
You don't
literally,
remember?
it's like what I don't know. This movie
Goddamn.
like washed over me like fucking. I'm trying to think of. It's like oil and water. It's like it never touched me really. Just went completely around. I don't know.
Yeah, no, this movie sucks.
Yeah, it was incredibly bland and boring, is what I believe. But again, I just don't remember any of it. The whole series is kind of like that. It's
Yeah,
just
I've
not
only
a good
seen the
series.
original Amityville, and I've never seen like any of the other sequels because the same shit just happens over and over again.
The first one was all right. Yeah, that's. Oh, and then I think the second one. I think the second one was like surprisingly good.
I think that's what you were telling me that you were
Yeah,
recommending me one.
I think it
I
was
don't
the
know if it was
second,
2 or 3
two or three. I don't
or
remember.
one of. I know it's in the beginning.
I just remember being like, "What the fuck? Well, this one's
But yeah,
actually
you were,
like
like, telling
cool.
me,
I'd
like,
watch this again."
Yeah,
Like,
one of them is actually like pretty decent.
it wasn't this one. This one
Yeah.
sucks. Yeah. Okay. What?
I mean,
F?
we have Ryan. Yeah, we have Ryan Reynolds trying his best in here. And to be fair, yeah, if anything, it's not his performance or anything. It's just the script. It's your basic like. This is like around like so many like horror movies were getting like remakes at this time, so they were like, okay, fuck it, let's do a Amityville, and and so that's what they did, and it's just like your run of the mill like 2000s like remake type of shit, CGI in here, and like stupid ass jump scares, and yeah,
I don't get a lot out of Ryan Reynolds personally
that's fine.
ever,
Yeah.
but yeah. I mean, I wouldn't blame this movie on him.
Yeah, no,
It's just boring.
we get this one iconic shot of him just shirtless chopping up wood.
Are we going F then, or are we going D?
No, we're going F.
Okay.
This movie sucks.
I don't remember it well enough
I do.
to feel passionately, but like, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's probably an F. The Blob, which I did just see
I
not that long ago for the
Yeah.
first time, and I've only seen the remake. And I'm just gonna check my rating because I remember enjoying it, but
I don't remember you giving it a low score.
yeah, so I gave it 3.5, which
Yeah.
means it got the edge out of me. Like I liked it, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, the practical effects are in here are like top notch. It's the characters are fun. I mean, they're your basic like horror movie characters that, and this is like this remake came out in the 80s, so yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it was a lot of
And we
fun.
get iconic what's her face? Amanda from
Yeah.
Saw, she's in here.
Stop it. These cats won't quit eating shit they shouldn't eat. 1 second.
They're on a suicide pact. Attack of the Croc. He back.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that dead air. Okay.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
The Blob.
The bloob.
It's probably a B, but
That's what I was thinking.
we haven't gone above a B yet.
Yeah.
So that's kind of funny.
We being strict over here. Well, not me.
I'm always strict.
Yeah, you are.
And we're doing a remakes tier list. Like, come on. There's not tons of A and S tier remakes. It kind of got the reputation
There's a
for
couple
a
that I
reason.
put in S or A, but we haven't gotten into those movies yet. So one of them we had to put in B.
Yeah, all right. We got The Fog.
The Fog.
So, I mean, it was originally John Carpenter, right? And then there was a remake.
Yeah.
If that's true, like if John Carpenter's is the original, then I have not seen the remake. Yeah, okay. So there was a 2005 remake. It's got 4% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's pretty funny. Not that I put any stake in their claim, but it is pretty funny. So have you even seen it?
Yup.
So it's awful?
Yup.
Okay. F?
Yup.
Cool.
It
Lots
is
of
pretty
F
bad.
tier.
It is pretty bad. I always get confused with The Fog and The Mist.
Oh, yeah, The Mist is good, but it's not on here.
Yeah, I get confused
'Cause
with
it's
those
not-
movies a lot.
Yeah, that one's not a remake, but
Because The Fog and The Mist are they're similar. Literally.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the movies.
all right. Here's one that I was meaning to get around to for a while and just didn't. It's another one I watched when I was young because my brother would watch it a lot, and I am curious to watch it again. But I'm gonna have to go. Haven't seen Hills Have Eyes,
Hey!
the remake.
This one's fun.
Okay,
It's been a while since I've seen it, but I love this one.
and you're talking about the remake.
Yes, I love
Okay.
both. I love
Alright.
Craven's and this one.
I'm curious about both as well, but I've only seen this one and maybe the second one, but it was so long ago that I'm saying haven't seen. I'm opting out.
Interesting.
So where are you gonna put it?
God damn it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this one, but it's a lot of fun. And
That's right.
this one is up there for me. I I guess B.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have a say in this one, so there we go. Fair enough. All right.
I want to rewatch that because it's been so long since I've seen it.
We got a few more here. The Grudge, which is, the only one that I've seen. And it wasn't that long ago. Very hard movie to find on streaming. So fuck you, streaming.
This is why physical media is important.
Yeah. I remember generally enjoying it. I thought there was some effectively creepy stuff in there. But I haven't seen Ju-on, which is I expect why some people don't love this is because they just prefer the original.
Mm-hmm.
But they're made by the same dude as well, so there's that. I guess he just Americanized it, or remade it for an American audience, and people didn't like it as much. I thought it was, pretty good. But
Yeah.
but I can't compare it to the original. I know for you it's kind of a thing where you prefer the original, so it taints the remake.
It's weird because I really loved The Grudge when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I really loved it when I was younger, and then I came around when I got a little bit older, and I saw the original, and I don't know, the original just hit me a lot more better, and then when I would rewatch the remake, it kind of went down for me, my enjoyment. I still very much enjoy watching it, but it's just, I don't know, I feel like it was Americanized too much. And yeah, I mean, I do like Sarah Michelle Gellar in here. She's an horror icon. She's good in here. And yeah, when we watched it, I mean, I did enjoy watching it with you guys. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends on my mood, I guess, whenever I rewatch this one. because there's some days where I've seen it and I'm just like, and then other days when I'm like, yeah, this is fine. So it just depends. It kind of flip flops for me, but this one isn't bad. It's really isn't compared to like other remakes that are out there. This one is like not that bad for me. I'd put it like in C.
For as my ratings have been going, it would fit in B. If you want to put it in C, then we'll put it in C.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. The Ring.
Yay.
I
think I have an idea.
One of the rare cases for me where I like it better than the original.
I love both.
Because I did see Ringu. And I think, I think I like what the Ring added to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think the Ring is a good horror movie. I don't think it's like, top of all time or anything, but for like, I don't know. I guess it's not even modern anymore. It's like almost 20 years old. Well, it's over 20 years old now.
Yeah.
But for that like kind of period of horror movies, I think it is a standout. I think it's definitely enjoyable and yeah, I like it. It's not the best movie in the world, but I like it. And I like it more than the original. So that for a remake that says something.
Yeah.
I don't know though. It's again in my ratings it would line up as a B. So what do you think?
You and I we both really love this one. Yeah, I mean I love the original and I love this one too. So it's pretty iconic. I was thinking A.
You want to make it the first A?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't fight it. It's better than the original, so it should get a point for that, I guess. Okay. I don't even know what the next one is. You can look and see if you know. It's just someone holding a cell phone. Let's see. Do you know what that is? Because there's no words on that poster.
The fuck?
Is it like One Missed Call, maybe? We can pretend it is if you want.
And then it's not, and we rated some stupid movie.
I don't care.
Seen.
I mean, we can just say it's One Missed Call.
Interesting.
I know that is a remake. All right, here. It seems like you don't know either.
I don't know.
Do you want to call it One Missed Call, or do you just want to not do it?
I don't want to do it.
Okay, because I haven't seen One Missed Call anyway.
I've seen it, and I don't like it.
Cool. All right. So, yeah. We've got John Carpenter's The Thing, and that's like the easiest S tier.
Come on. Yeah, that's S tier.
Which is good, because we almost made it through the whole list without an S tier.
Be fucking for real.
That's very simply an S tier. God damn it. It is so hard to navigate this. Cool. And I guess we have one more. Because, like, The Evil Dead is on here again for some reason. Like, this list is just dumb. So we're not going to do that.
You're not ranking that. It's already ranked.
Yeah, we did that. So, okay. Yeah, so the last one we're doing is kind of anticlimactic. I haven't seen it. The Wicker Man.
Oh, The Wicker Man?
Yeah. What's that? Is this a Nick Cage one?
Yeah.
So this one's usually cited as so bad it's good movie.
Yes, it's amazing. I love this movie.
I would like to see it as a
so bad.
As a so bad it's good movie. But just never got to it.
I
I
love
will
that
see.
man.
What'd you say?
I said I love that. Referring to Nicolas Cage, I love that man.
Sure,
He's one of my favorite actors.
of course. And who can blame you?
It's been a while since I've seen The Wicker Man, but that needs to be a rewatch because it's been so long since I've seen it. But yeah, no, this movie is amazing. And I'm surprised you haven't seen it.
Nope. Wanted to. Still want to.
Then you want to just put in have not seen because it's been a while.
Yeah, sure. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Well, we finished then with not
They
seen.
didn't add one of my movies on there, and I'm kind of annoyed.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's a good few that aren't on here. They didn't put Candyman on here. And others.
They
But
didn't put House of Wax.
oh yeah, there you go. I saw that on a different one.
And
But
you didn't use it?
none of these were good. Like none of these were that good. They didn't put like the Child's Play remake.
Ugh.
Uh
That would go in D tier.
yeah, there's just a few standouts that weren't on here. I mean, if you want, you can say where you'd put House of Wax, because we know you like it.
A.
A.
I
I mean, yeah, whatever. I haven't seen the original of that. But I know that it's a very different thing.
Yeah, it is.
It'd probably be B or C for me, but it's an enjoyable movie. It's fun.
It is. It's a fun time. I love that movie.
All right. I guess that's pretty much gonna be it.
Yes.
So there you have it. Yeah, I'll do the thing that I always do and recap this. We've got one S tier movie, and that's The Thing. Big surprise. And we've got
Ooh.
one A tier movie, and that's The Ring. It rhymes.
And House of Wax.
Sure. Yes, I mean, I wouldn't put it there, and it's not actually on the list, but we did discuss it. Okay. B tier. Dawn of the Dead and Evil Dead. Those are your doing. The Fly, It, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 2003, The Blob, Hills Have Eyes, C tier, Black Xmas, My Bloody Valentine, The Grudge, and Suspiria. D tier, Fright Night and Prom Night. All right. And the F tier was pretty packed with Nightmare on Elm Street, Carrie, Friday the 13th, Halloween 1 and 2, Poltergeist, Psycho, Amityville Horror, and The Fog. And we said we have not seen Day of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, The Wicker Man, or Silent Night, the Silent Night, Deadly Night remake. And then there were two on here that we couldn't tell what it was, and one was a repeat. So that's our list. That's it.
A.
Yeah. Hopefully this will be up on time, and then we'll be back next week with another horror thing. That's the plan anyway.
Of what we don't know.
We don't know. We'll figure it out.
We haven't known in weeks.
No. That's how it is. How it be sometimes.
Yep.
So we'll see you then.
Hope y'all enjoyed this one. I know I did. But yeah. See y'all next week. And yeah.
Yeah.
Later.